由美国亚裔记者协会和亚太裔投票协会主办的2016年总统选举论坛8月12日在凯撒宫赌场酒店举行。前总统克林顿、国会众议员赵美心、国会众议员本田等都前来赌城出席。当天约有近4000人到场参加，听前总统克林顿代表希拉里演讲，进一步了解希拉里成为美国总统后如何兑现对亚太裔的承诺。
First of all, the FBI director said, when he testified before Congress, he had to amend his previous day's statement that she had never received any emails marked classified. They saw two little notes with a C on it. This is the biggest load of bull I ever heard, that were about telephone calls that she needed to make. And the State Department typically puts a little C on it to discourage people from discussing it in public in the event the Secretary of State, whoever it is, doesn't make a telephone call. Does that sound threatening to the national security to you?
加州选出的国会亚太裔党团主席赵美心在会中发表演说，他特别强调，今年大选，亚太裔选民将会发挥极大的作用。
Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders are now the fastest growing racial group in the United States. We've doubled our voter registration numbers over the last decade from 2 to 4 million people. And by 2040, we will have doubled even those numbers. We are the swing vote in key swing states like Virginia, Pennsylvania, and right here in Nevada. In Virginia, when Senator Mark Warner was facing a tough re-election, he turned to the API community. They are 6% of the population, and he was able to get 68% of them to vote for him. Because of that, he won his race by less than 1%. Here in Nevada, Senator Harry Reid was facing a tough re-election, but he turned out to look to the AAPI community, which is 10% of this state. They supported him, and he came out on top. And that is why I say we have gone from being marginalized to the margin of victory. But in order to truly make a difference in this election cycle, we must know where our presidential candidates stand on the issues that matter most to us. And that's why today's presidential town hall is so important. AAPIs are 40% of the 4.3 million family visa backlog that is tearing families apart. That's why we have to know where our candidates stand on comprehensive immigration reform. We have Chinese American scientists whose lives have been nearly ruined with accusation of being spies for China, and then the charges totally dropped. We want to know what candidates will do to stop racial profiling. And South Asian, Middle Eastern, Sikh and Muslim Americans are targeted simply for the way they look or the religion they practice. We want to know what candidates will do to stop the hate speech and present a true picture of the diversity of our country, a picture so eloquently painted by Gold Star father Khizr Khan of his Muslim American son who made the ultimate sacrifice for our country. The political rhetoric has become so toxic this cycle that we in the AAPI community cannot afford to sit on the sidelines. And regardless of which candidate you support or what your political affiliation may be, we know that violent and hateful rhetoric targeting AAPIs has no place in our society. But simply condemning these remarks is not enough. We must hold our presidential candidates accountable by exercising our right to vote. That means getting our community registered to vote. It means getting those who are already registered to vote to show up at the polls in November. And it means exercising the true power that we have as an Asian American Pacific Islander community to make a difference in this country.
由于内华达州是摇摆州，对选情具有举足轻重的左右力量，各党候选人都不敢轻忽，而亚太裔又占全州人口近10%，很可能在选举中发挥决定性作用。华裔联邦众议员赵美心特别呼吁亚裔选民多关注大选，届时踊跃前往投票。
想收看更多维加斯华文短片，请浏览新闻网 lvcnn.com。谢谢。